welcome to the channel Bob Sales this times next year. So again, a new article, Disney 100 Platinum Moments, Walt Disney Animation Studios Series 1 Transformative Potion. The potion itself drops on the 29th of March, 8 AM PT, which is 3 PM UK time. But again, there's a lot in this article here, so please bear with me. So looking at the article itself, I'll give you an overview of this. So looking at this, to use the potion, you will need 1 platinum moment at least. Now there is a time limit on this, which is actually the 26th of April. So you've got literally a whole month. So if you redeem the potion itself, it will actually burn the potion bottle. So it does actually state on here that the character you use to unscrew the bottle will actually give you a replacement poster instead of the potion. Now again, this will burn the potion bottle, but it won't burn the collectible, the platinum collectible you used. Now the list price for this collectible itself is actually 30 gems, and the additions is only 1,993. But of course, 90 of them will be withheld by VeVe. So of course, to fit the system, there has to be 4 rarities of poster. Obviously on this, there is no rarity because you won't know how much is going to be minted yet. How many of these potions are actually going to get redeemed. Now looking at the poster art themselves, the posters are really nice. These are definitely some of the best posters on the app, and with only 2,000 possible additions, which I think there'll be even less than that, these are definitely going to be high priced items themselves. So now the drop articles are out of the way, let me give you my overall thoughts. So let's of course start with the positives. So I think the first positive to take from this is its Disney utility, and of course this is a good sign because it's the first Disney NFT burn. So I think this shows us as VeVe users that Disney are actually open to the fact of utility and are still working with VeVe for the future. Now of course, with this happening with the platinum moments, what's stopping it from happening with the golden moment? So a lot of people are actually seeing this as a bad sign. It's actually devaluing the golden moments. Now I actually disagree with that. I think this might bring eyes back onto the original golden moment, and I do think there is a possibility in the future we might actually see something like this along the lines which actually burns some of them golden moments themselves. And with this in mind, people may start buying up the golden moments again and the floors might start to rise. So the additions for this drop are very low, and I'm not talking the moments themselves, I'm talking the potions. So we're already under 2,000 additions, it's already very low. If anyone does uncap their potions and it's actually burned, it's even lower, which in turn will make the posters themselves even lower addition, because I don't see a lot redeeming these. But I think the way the drop's been done has definitely left opportunities open. So as it sits, you actually have a month to redeem the potion, and I must say that could leave the floor open to pump all month long. Now of course, with the D, once the utility was used, it was actually done. With this collectible, the way it's been done, I actually think they've avoided this. So under 2,000 additions total, with burns included, the potion itself is going to be a very rare collect. And let's not forget, looking at the NFT itself, the potion bottle is actually really nice. And I do definitely think as the first burn collectible, small additions, I do think the floor will stay high on this. I would definitely say this is a collector's piece. And not only that, it represents Disney bringing the magic. Now last but not least, you do have to buy one of the platinum moments to be able to uncap the potion. Now I do see this as a good sign, because this might actually stop the drop getting dumped straight in the market after for under retail. As of course you'll be holding the item till you can use the potion. Alright, there's not in between, I'll give you that, but it will stop the floors dumping straight after the drop. So it will give us at least 24 hours to get a steady floor. And last but not least, the overall box prices of both items. So for the platinum moments with the edition sizes, I would have usually said that was a bit high, but they are platinum moments. Now of course the potion itself for 30 gems is an absolute steal. I do think that thing's going to be really valuable, and I actually think it's going to hold more value as the potion itself. So that's the positives out of the way. Let's start with the negatives. So the negatives. Low additions. I do think the additions are very low. This is a very unique drop, a very unique opportunity, and I really don't think the addition size takes into account dodgy accounts, multiple accounts, bots, and obviously the one the licensor and VeVe keep. As I said in the positive, I do expect the prices to be extremely high. I think we've had 3 5k comics now, and I think I've landed 1. Now one of the other things I don't like on this drop is the time limit to use. I do think that could have been an open-ended ticket. Now there is a possibility after the month's done it could drop the value of the potion, although in my personal feelings I don't expect it to. But it would be nice in the future that, say you did purchase a potion 6 months down the line, if you actually decided you wanted to redeem it, you could. Now I think the main negative to take away from this is the collectible you're redeeming it for. It's a poster. No one likes a poster. Read the room. Although the posters are some of the nicest on the app we've got, I actually think the potion bottle's 10 times better. But again, I do think a lot of people are going to think the same as me, so the posters are going to be even rarer. So I think for me, I'm more interested in the potions themselves, and of course if I get the potions, I'm not going to redeem the potion. I do expect all the platinum platinum moments to go over retail. But again, there is a bit of me that's telling me not to go for the drop and just concentrate on the potions, and then maybe buy a platinum moment in the aftermarket. I don't expect anything to go under retail here, but I can see it happening. There's only 2,000 editions of the potion and 10,000 editions of the platinum moments. So there's 8,000 that are going to be spare. Of course, that's not taking into account people that just want to collect the items themselves. So for me personally, I would definitely say the potion's going to be for the win. So as you know, VeVe keep updating the 2023 rollout process. Now I must admit, there's not a lot updated here at all. There's literally 2 points, which you can see on screen. One of them points is account sign up flow has been updated and simplified across all web and app. The second is minor updates to the Master Collector program and more testers added. Now as you can see on the right hand side, Mr. Champ Eve asked the question and VeVe actually put sign up flow as in the process of signing up for an account. Now there's two ways to take this. The first one, they've just made the sign up process easier to make an account, which I must say was easy enough. All you needed was a name and an address. The second way to take this, is the way I'm taking this, is that you no longer need to KYC as new users to go for drop. We do already know that's in the roadmap, but I've got to be honest, if they've released this right now, this was a really bad time to release this. We've got a very unique drop coming, and I can imagine this will be botted. So what do you think, guys? How do you read this?
So what exactly is the award for?
For saving the council money. I happened to mention to her one day that I've had the same broom for the last 20 years. She was very impressed and said, have a medal. I've maintained it for 20 years. This old broom has had 17 new heads and 14 new handles in its time.
How the hell can it be the same bloody broom then?
Well, here's a picture of it. What more proof do you need?
So the moral of that story is it the same thing or isn't it? So anyway, like and subscribe, which I can beat you. I've been your host, Bob Sales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.